Rarely in life do we see natural light cast into a room unhindered. Usually, shadows are created by window frames, leaves, or another natural or manufactured object. On stage, we like to use gobos, sometimes called templates or patterns, to create texture, to either mimic real life or to create an abstract setting or maybe to drive emotion. Some intelligent fixtures actually have gobos built in, and some even have advanced features that allow us to change how the gobo shows up on stage. Ooh, let's play. Okay. Here we're going to be using an Elation Monet profile fixture, which is on channel 1. Oh, by the way, if you turn this on and the iris is partially closed or maybe strobe settings are still on, just hit the home button. Okay, anyway, back here. So I'm going to go channel 1 at 65. Okay, now that we're back to this blank slate, no iris, no strobes, we're going to scroll over to the image category. Here we go. You'll see a section entitled Gobo Select with a number of images below that section. These are the gobos. I'm going to choose the one with triangles. If you click on that one, you'll see a gobo appear in your augmented rendering. And it's probably not sharp, though. It's maybe like a bit fuzzy. It's unclear. Similar to a conventional light, once a gobo is placed inside the template slot, you'll need to focus the optics of the fixture to create a sharp image, so just how everything sees it. In a moving light, that's called the edge. So just like we did with the iris, we're going to adjust the edge until we find a sharp image. So I'm going to go over to edge and adjust it until we see a nice sharp image. Okay, for me that's about like 52. Here you can make an artistic decision. These sharp triangles aren't organic. They're modern, abstract. Maybe the fuzzy gobo is what we actually want, and it's maybe seemingly more like something you would see in real life. Again, this is an artistic decision. It's entirely up to you. Okay. Let's explore more gobos. Returning to the image category, it's helpful to notice that the buttons are regularly adjusting a value. So if I switch gobos, you can see that it's adjusting this value right here, causing the wheel or the parameter to snap to a certain number in the Gobos select parameter, or the Gobos select wheel. If you were to scroll up or down on that wheel, you would see that the values switch from something like F12 to F11. Ooh. And in the visualizer, you would see that the gobo travels from one to the next. Oh my gosh, what in the world is going on? Well, let me help demystify fixtures. It's really fun to take these things apart. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you know what you're doing. Inside that Monet is a wheel that holds gobos. It looks something like this. As you change the value, you're simply telling the circle how much to turn and when to stop. In this image, there are 9 gobos inside this wheel, and one of them left as open, meaning the light will just simply pass through. So this is what that actual wheel looks like in a different fixture, technically, but they're all something similar like this. This particular fixture has a few more bells and whistles in the image section, such as an entire second section of gobos. Whoa! But another cool feature that I want to show you is the gobo rotator. Okay, in this option, you'll see index or rotation. Both options are controlled then by the gobo index wheel. Let me switch the gobo back there. Indexing refers to a static rotation, meaning rotate the gobo to a certain position. This would allow you to select a gobo that has a sense of direction and align it to your stage. For example, I can make this into perpendicular with the stage. That alignment or rotation or indexing can then be controlled using the index rotation wheel to the left of the gobos. But if you now select ROT or rotation, The gobo will spin at the speed specified by your wheel. So same wheel, different purpose. A smaller number is going to be a slow spin, and a negative number spins in the opposite direction. Fun. Okay, finally, many profile lights. Ooh, let me put that back. I'm just gonna get sick. Many profile lights have other features that adjust how the gobos land on stage. Common one is called prism. You can find that over in the image section right here. You're going to be looking for, and it's identified by the, I'm going to call it the pizza slices logo. I don't know really what else to call it. This will pass the light through another part of the fixture and split the light into 4 distinct parts, or however many the logo shows, like this. Or you can kind of see a little bit better if we take the thing open. So you can see 4 individual spots. That's pretty neat, isn't it? And this is just the beginning of the form, beam, and image section. There are extra animations, rotations. You can make it shake. You can make it strobe. But let me show you just kind of one more. Some lights even have mechanical shutters built in that would allow you to cut off a part of the light, just like you would on a conventional ellipsoidal. These are controlled by what we would call the thrust, meaning how deep the shutter goes. Ooh. And the angle, meaning how tilted the shutter is. There are typically 4 shutters on a fixture, and they are A, B, C, and D. And then we have one extra one, and I'll show you that in a second. Whoa! I made a square, which is kind of helpful if you're just trying to mess around. I'm going to click on the frame assembly index, and now I have the option also to change or rotate the entire assembly. Really kind of impressive. When using shutters, by the way, like I just showed you, I find that making a square on the stage is often a very good exercise to get a handle on the thrust and angle. So that's how I would encourage you to do it. All right. That was a lot. The features can be dizzying inside of moving light. So just let me remind you of 2 really important lessons. Play around with these when time is a luxury, when you have extra time, but limit yourself to a certain amount of time. So give yourself 30 minutes to play. And then number 2, make decisions when time is short and limit yourself. This is what I know how to do, so this is what I'm going to do. Because one of your best friends as an artist is time.